Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Mel.
And I'm Claire.
And together we are
the Salty Host.
The Salty Host. I missed my cue. I'm just like staring at you. Why do I do this? Why am I like this?
You're so captivated because we should be married.
I am. Well, and you were like, you had your hand on your like chin and you were like doing the little sexy voice. I kind of got entranced there. Okay.
I love that because I feel like the crypt keeper today.
Oh no, you look gorgeous as always.
Well, you're so nice because we were saying in Ireland, my eyes feel like they're two piss holes in the snow. So
that's amazing.
I'm really glad I entrenched you.
Well, I mean, to quote our beloved Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you do not look like a trampoline with eyes.
Well, thank you.
Well, that was such a good insult. So random.
Best insults ever.
All right. Well, speaking of Real Housewives, we're very excited to bring y'all a new series. Okay. And maybe
so excited.
Not everyone will be into this. If it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. But I would actually suggest maybe give this show a try because today we are going to be talking about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. Ooh, I'm excited for this one.
Me too. It was you suggested I watch, and within like 3 minutes, I was like, oh, yeah.
Fully hooked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
so good.
Crazy, right? I first heard about Rhode Island and I was like, Rhode Island? Why are we doing that? That seems so random. But I'm sure everybody thought that about Salt Lake City, too. So I was like, we're going to give this a chance. And like you, halfway through the first episode, I'm like, oh, they've got it. Like the secret sauce, the housewife secret sauce is going strong. Just like Salt Lake when it premiered, you're like, oh, hell yeah, let's go.
You're like, this is going to be good. And maybe that's the key to the franchise because, after watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake, I'm not going to lie, I'm left wanting with some of the other franchises.
Yes.
And maybe it's more of those like small town. I mean, I'm not, Salt Lake and Rhode Island aren't small, but they're not LA. They're not New York.
Exactly.
They're not, and maybe there's more fun to be had in those settings.
Well, it seems like already there is, I would say. Yeah, I tried to watch, I think I mentioned it before, the New York reboot, and it was just kind of grim. I think everybody was just too self-aware. They were all trying to curate their image. Like we had some drama and yelling, but none of it felt organic. None of it felt natural. It felt like none of them actually knew each other, right? Like it had been cast and then they'd all been thrown together, but like they weren't like really acquainted with each other. And I think what Rhode Island is bringing to the table is like these are women that have known each other or known of each other like since they were kids.
Yeah, like school together, all the things.
Yeah, and they have all the dirt on each other, which is hilarious.
Remember that one time? Like,
I'm excited.
It's good.
Have you ever been to Rhode Island?
I haven't, and I'm just going to embarrass myself here and be like, probably couldn't pick it out on a map. Like,
it's the smallest one.
Yeah, like I know general area, but it's not like a, I must go and visit Rhode Island someday. But actually now, yes.
Yes, I would like to go too. When I was in Alaska, we kept going on, tours or like hearing whatever explanations. And people are always like, oh, this glacier is 3 times the size of Rhode Island. So we're like, oh, this must be the standard unit of measurement. This is a glacier that is 3 RI. Okay? It's 3 Rhode Islands. So
that's great.
I mean, it's hilarious, but you're like, I don't know how big Rhode Island is because I've never been there. But apparently it's real small.
Yeah. Yeah. And that sounded like so technical, 3 RI.
I know, right?
Like I feel like smart when I say that.
Yeah. Wait, you don't know what RI means? Oh my God. Okay.
You must be kind of dumb.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of dumb, shall we? I just kind of want to do like a recap, like an actual recap. Yeah. Let's just talk through episode 1 and like share our thoughts.
I love that because I love that. In the words of one of our favorite Salt Lake housewives. I love that. Yeah. I have watched episode 1 more than once, mostly because I kept falling asleep, not because it wasn't wildly entertaining, but I was just so tired. But, it takes like a minute to get to know the people.
Yes.
The names.
Yes.
And the faces.
Yes.
Because some of them are quite difficult to distinguish.
Apparently, there is not a blonde person in all of Rhode Island because our entire cast is brunette, and some of them look very similar.
There's no blonde girlies there.
Yeah, it's like, remember when Salt Lake started and everyone struggled to tell Lisa and Meredith apart at the beginning, which now seems mental because now I'm like, oh my God, they're so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like that, but times 6 for episode 1.
Well, yeah. And I mean, not to jump ahead of ourselves, two women of the same surgeon and apparently look like twins now.
But one of those is actually a friend of, and she is actually a Real Housewife of New Jersey.
Oh my God.
That's Dolores. But we'll get to that.
Yes.
I know. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's just start. Let's talk through it. Okay. So we meet Alicia first. Okay. So we're in Providence, Rhode Island. We meet Alicia and her fiance of 9 years.
A long time.
That's a long time to be engaged.
Very long time.
Yeah. So I feel like we're going to get some more information on that. But it sounds like they got engaged when she got pregnant with their child, who's adorable.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute. And their house,
Yeah.
all the houses are staggeringly gorgeous.
Yeah. Pretty nice. And then we meet Alicia's 6 aunts.
Oh, God.
Who, do you remember? They're piled into a car, bitching nonstop about how far away she lives.
Yeah.
So my son looked it up. They live 15 minutes away. It's 15 minutes from Cranston to Providence.
Oh, my God.
And they're trying to like get her to move and everything. And important to note, as they're making this drive, this 15-minute drive from Cranston to Providence, or Providence to Cranston, whatever, from a house which surely contains alcohol to an event where they're surely getting alcohol. One of them is pulling from a flask on the car ride.
Oh my God.
I'm like, I love it already.
You're like, I want to be in that family, please. Like, they look so fun and
hilarious.
Big Italian family. I think there's a lot of like similarities with Italian families and Irish families in terms of volume.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Oh, they're loud.
Having a wee flask in the car, maybe.
Oh my God.
The food is like such an integral part. And that gave me joy.
Oh, so much joy.
So much joy. And also the sense of like, you know, Irish people do this too, where they leverage their not imminent death, but they'll be like, you better get married. I'm getting older. Like, I want to see you married. One of them was, you know, trying to give her that line. And they're like, oh, my God. Like,
And talking to her fiance, Billy, and like the whole, that was funny.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a great start. Alicia, we'll get into her a little bit more. I already love her.
Yes.
What do you think? She's like a little delulu. She says ridiculous things, a little bit of a ding dong, but like so funny.
She is just like, I don't mean this when people say it as an insult. She's just so like basic.
Oh, yeah.
But not a basic bitch, but just
basic.
Like, just very, you know.
She's so funny.
You know, there's no sort of craftiness or, you know, malicious things. It just is all very on the surface, I feel like.
Yeah, I think she's going to be one of our pot stirrers, not because she's trying to stir things up, but just because she has no filter.
No filter. And her aunts clearly have no filter
no
either.
Filter.
It's clearly a family trait.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. All right, so we spend some time with them, and then we meet Liz, or Queen Elizabeth, the cannabis queen, who we open in confessional with her, where she is drinking out of a literal chalice.
Yes, she believes herself to be the queen, 100%.
Oh my God, I was like, I love her already.
Oh my God.
I adore Liz. This is hilarious.
I really like her.
Me too.
Yeah, she's just very straight up and doesn't take shit, but doesn't seem super bitchy either.
She seems kind, actually, from what we've seen so far.
I think so.
I mean, it's early days, but she seems like a nice person. She seems like I want to be friends with her.
Yes.
And go over to her beautiful house on the water and drive around in her dinghy with her.
Oh my God. So, but she was driving her dinghy to lunch in her big chunky shoes, and she's like, shit, my hat.
I know. Oh my God, what a fucking badass.
I want that life.
I love her.
I want to get in a boat and drive to lunch.
Yes, 100%. How do we get this life? This is incredible.
How do we find this and walk out on the little jetty every morning with our cat?
Incredible.
Was it a cat? It was a cat.
Yeah, the pretty little cat.
Like, wow. For me, it's like, oh my God, places like that exist.
Yes. Although I did actually love, so the editors, brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, I love the cut to her husband, Jerry. I think it's Jerry.
Jerry, yes.
Yes, scraping cat poop out of the white shag carpet.
That was amazing with his wee gloves and everything on. And he's like, oh, I smell that.
Clearly a common occurrence.
Yes, that was amazing.
Amazing.
Very cool.
So cool. All right, so she drives her dinghy.
She drives her dinghy.
To have lunch with Kelsey.
Yes.
Oh, Kelsey.
And Kelsey was a little moist apparently because she had to sit on a napkin.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She was
She had
very
swamp
sweaty.
ass or
Swamp
something.
ass. Yeah, I think she called it swamp ass. So
yeah. All right. So then we get some backstory on Kelsey, mostly looking at the house she lives in.
damn, like that is a large home.
16,000 square feet.
Yep.
She mentioned that it had 79 televisions.
My God, like how does that even happen?
That boggles my mind.
I can't even comprehend of 79 TVs.
I own one television, mostly because I won't have one in the bedroom. I'm
Yes.
firmly opposed to TV in the bedroom. So I just have the one, and that's plenty.
You're like, that's good.
Yeah, I'm all good.
We can all sit around this one TV and yeah, at one point when my kids were really little, we didn't have any TV.
Yeah.
The thought of 79 TVs,
How do you watch them all? I don't understand.
it stresses me out a little bit, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I'm with you, like, like we're even in hotels, sometimes they're in the bathroom, they're in the, why?
Yeah, right?
Like, can you do something? Can you think?
Right.
Sing?
I mean, you're not going to have them all on at the same time,
Yeah.
right? They'd be competing unless you're watching the same thing and just like wandering from room to room.
I just don't. Yeah. How would you even keep track of them being turned off?
Yeah. Maybe you just never turn them on,
Yeah. Ornamental TVs.
Very strange.
Just in case.
What did you think of the house besides it being really big?
I liked the pool.
The pool was gorgeous.
The pool
Yeah.
was, I mean,
Love
for
the
all
pool.
of them, I am like,
Love the pool.
so nice.
I thought the inside was kind of trash though. I didn't like it was clearly expensive, but like
Yeah.
I just didn't
it
like
didn't look cozy.
Yeah, it was very cold and
Yeah.
kind of garbage. Although, there is what looks to be an orgy room as they were like flipping through. Did you see that?
I saw that.
There was a stripper pole.
Yeah.
There was like cushioned alcoves with curtains that could be drawn.
An operative word being coves.
Yeah,
plural.
coves. It was an orgy room.
Yeah, it wasn't just like a room for her and her man. Like there was some kind of parties go down
I
in
know.
there.
We need to know more.
We need to know more about that room.
Yes.
Oh my
I hope the
God.
orgy room comes back. All right, but we learned that Kelsey is a kept woman.
She is a kept woman.
Yeah, so
30,
we learned
30 years old?
30
Yeah.
years, has been with this person for 10 years.
Yeah.
Who did apparently not sign the model release form because his face is blurred out in the pictures.
He apparently doesn't want to be in the show.
Yeah. I
Yep.
mean, I could sort of understand it, but like also everyone in Rhode Island must know who that is.
I would assume so, just
Yeah.
the connection with her. And everybody seemed very aware of their unique situation.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like a surprise or a secret.
Right, kind
Or
of old
something
news.
they were trying to hide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, and she was very upfront about it. She's like, yeah, he's in Miami half the year with another person.
Yeah.
And here I am, right? Like alone in this 16,000 square foot house.
And I'd be lying if I said there wasn't a part of me that was like, okay.
You're like, maybe?
That could be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gave me a little chuckle actually to hear the other women, just being of the former Mormon persuasion and living in Utah when they were calling it polygamy.
Oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
That made me laugh.
Me too.
You're just like, is it? What?
Yeah. Well, I
guess.
mean, none of them are married, so I would say probably not.
Yeah. You're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
But her situation is interesting and
It
no
is.
shade, but she's obviously already having some kind of unease with it.
Yeah, I mean, she talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Like she said she wanted to be in a committed relationship, presumably with just one person, not multiple, and that she wanted to have kids, and he was very adamant that he wouldn't have kids. My son looked up who this was. I don't remember the name, but said he was 23 years older than her.
Ooh, which would explain then why
Yeah.
he doesn't want kids.
Exactly. Which, again, no shade there,
No.
right? This all seems very above board. Everyone understands the expectation, but I do kind of love it because this tells me there's drama to come.
Oh, yes. You're like, oh, there's so many directions
I
that this
know.
could go.
This is like an untapped well of
Yeah.
potential drama. So
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm excited. For me, jury out on Kelsey. I didn't dislike her, didn't,
yeah.
super like her, but I was
Yeah.
like, this could go either way. Let's just see how we go.
Yeah, I wasn't super enamored either the way I was with
Liz and Alicia.
yes,
Yeah.
like because they were like, okay, like, and yeah, there's no judgment on her lifestyle or
No.
anything like that. It's just vibes, right?
Yeah, just vibes.
It's just vibes.
Exactly. Just
Yeah.
can't tell what the vibes are with her
Yeah.
yet. That's it. So I feel like jury's out. Yeah. All right. And then so they go to lunch. We get some exposition, pretty much like what I was just saying, basically.
Yeah.
Not too much more, I think.
Yeah, they didn't. Well, her lemons, that.
Oh, that's right. There's a lemon thing.
Yeah.
So Liz has a real like lemon something. She loves lemons, right?
Yeah.
She's always asking for extra lemons.
Yes.
And Kelsey was picking all the seeds out.
Yeah, and apparently their live-in cleaner
Oh,
lady,
yes.
who I think is just also hired company for her, clearly, apparently removes all her
the lemon seeds?
lemon seeds because it gives her like the ick.
Must be nice.
So yeah, I was just like, people live like this? Like they have number one lemon preferences and also that those are accommodated.
Who among us does not have lemon preferences?
Right? I mean, like I don't like we call it. Do they say pip in America?
Yeah.
Yeah, a wee pip, a
Yeah.
wee seed. Yeah. You know, it's not the nicest thing to slip into your mouth, but
There are nicer things.
there are nicer things that could slip right in. But like, you know, it's not. I don't feel like I need to hire a person to attend to that for me.
True, but if I had a person, I might ask them to take the
Yeah.
pips out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we get some exposition there, like with the lunch proceeds. Presumably Liz drives her dinghy back to her home in her
So
badass
cool.
boots. That was so cool.
Well, I love that about her too because like her hat came off and she was just like, okay, whatever.
Oh, well.
There's the hat. And also, it was kind of refreshing because she's this beautiful woman, but she doesn't give a lot of shits. You know,
Oh,
she's
she
like
gives no
speeding
shits.
through, hair
Yeah.
flying. You know, and in those kind of shows, it's refreshing.
Yep, loved it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Very cool.
All right, so next we meet Joellen. Okay, so Joellen and her husband at an oyster bar, and we get some more hot goss. We
Yeah.
learn that her husband Gary used to date her older sister Jen.
Yes.
But that Joellen wanted him and pursued him and eventually married him. Now, we don't know how serious this relationship between Gary and Jen ever was. Like,
Yeah.
they showed us some high school pictures, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, of them back in the day. But yeah, I mean, you don't know if that was just for a little bait, you know, or she could potentially be a raging bitch that stepped in on her sister's boyfriend.
I'm so excited to learn more. I feel
Yes.
like we didn't really get a sense. I mean, she didn't have anything negative to say about Jen, but I feel like we're going to meet Jen.
Yeah.
And I have so many questions.
Yeah, you're like, what was the truthful story behind there?
Yeah, like
And
how close were Jen and Gary,
Yeah.
right? Like, did they just go to prom together? Was
Yeah.
it like a little high school thing, or did they have like a long-standing relationship that
Yeah.
Joellen disrupted?
like intentionally tried to break them up.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh,
I can't wait to find out. I'm very
yeah.
excited about this.
how did you feel about her generally?
I actually loved her.
Really?
I did. And you know, who knows? Like
Yeah.
this one's volatile.
Yes.
This one I think could go either way. I almost felt like they were maybe setting her up to be the villain.
Yeah.
Okay, because she said she can be a massive bitch, but she's not really. She's actually nice.
Yeah.
But she can be a bitch. I feel like I could see that.
Yeah, that's because I wasn't loving her necessarily because, yeah, she seemed a little catty.
Yeah, she's spicy.
She's spicy, which I can completely respect depending on how it comes out.
Yeah.
And she seems to be one of only a couple of them that also sort of independently has her own job and like, you
Yes,
know,
that's right. Something to do with aesthetics, like beauty procedures
Yeah,
and
and,
stuff
like,
that.
equipment, I think.
Yeah, that's right.
I think she's like basically like
Like a
the
rep.
medical device rep of
Yeah.
the beauty world.
Yeah.
Kind of a situation.
Yeah,
And she
so-
seems to take that very seriously.
She seems like she's good at it.
Yeah.
And whatever work she's done is good. She looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
she's
does look
gorgeous.
pretty. Her hair, especially not when they're out and about, but they go to the wee, like, you know, where they're doing like the interview with them.
Yeah.
I'm just like, Jesus, how did it get like that? Like, it's
Right?
just like sweeping
Beautiful.
waves with not a stray hair, like
Yeah.
out of place. It's like, whew,
Yeah.
did you wake up like that?
I
Like,
know, right?
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. I'm excited to hear more. And we already like hear that she doesn't like Rosie. So she tells her husband that she and Rosie like have this little thing. So yay, we have our first feud happening.
Yes,
it's only
you're like,
episode 1. Here we go.
One to watch there. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's like a perfect entree to meeting Rosie. Okay, so Rosie is our former local newscaster,
Yep.
right? So she was the one that said, like, if someone doesn't say that my grandpa loves you, then it's a bad day.
That was
right?
hilarious. Yeah, that's like your role in life. And all her friends are like, oh, yeah, my dad had a crush on you or my grandpa had a crush on you. And yeah,
Amazing.
so cool.
Yeah.
Little local celeb there.
Yep, exactly. But it sounds like she's not doing that anymore. She is doing her own like little lifestyle show that
Yeah.
she's maybe producing herself. So sounds good. No shade there. She's married. She's been married for a year to someone who she describes as not a Frank Sinatra impersonator. Like, what?
That was hilarious. She's like, yeah, he does a lot of things, one of which is, his little Sinatra performances. And you're just like, oh, okay.
Okay. So this is interesting. I'm not bored. I want to learn more about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I think there's some stories there. Just kind of a sidebar observation. Rosie and Alicia with those pink exercise.
Oh, yes.
things.
Yes. Let's talk about that because this was probably my favorite scene of
What is
the whole
that?
first episode. I don't know.
Like, what does it do?
I don't know.
I
I would like to call it prancercise.
it just felt like the most middle-aged white lady thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous.
Because they started citing like lymphatic drainage or something.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I know. You're like that. No.
You're like, but really?
No.
I don't
No.
know.
That's not. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they have like this little conversation about Joellen, but whatever. I was completely distracted by them trying to identify a bird in the water. Do you remember that? Okay. So they variously described it as a long-stemmed bird, which I thought was absolutely amazing. All right. Alicia, who's definitely in my top two,
Yeah.
asks, is that a fucking ostrich?
That was
I
hilarious.
had to pause and laugh for like 5 minutes.
Just your local Rhode Island ostrich in the lake.
Oh my God. Y'all, if you haven't seen this episode, it's a great blue heron.
Yeah.
Okay. Very common in all over
Water.
really America,
Yeah.
right? Like very recognizable, not a difficult bird to identify.
Yeah.
She's lived there her whole life. And her question is that a fucking ostrich? Like what? Like, and so then they decide that it's perhaps a swan on Ozempic.
Oh my God. That is hilarious. Just two girlies on their pink rocket shoes, whatever those are.
Prancer size, trying to identify a bird.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
How do we get this life?
You know what? I don't know, but like this show is already a gift that
It
keeps
is.
on giving. It is
we're-
such a gift.
We're 15 minutes into
I know.
episode 1 at this stage.
Incredible.
Like, we're not
Incredible.
even through the whole episode,
No.
and there was so much.
There was so much. I know we have to go fast, but like it was wild. I loved this episode
It
so
was
much.
so fun.
Yes. All right. So then after the prancer size, right? So we get the backstory, right? Rosie doesn't like Joellen. Joellen doesn't like Rosie. So we have our little conflict there.
Yeah.
And then Rosie throws this picnic party, right? She's
Yes.
like featuring some local charcuterie company or something and then
was lovely.
invites, some of the girls over for a picnic. So we have Rosie, we have Joellen, we have
Yeah.
Alicia, and then we have Ashley. Okay,
Yeah.
so we haven't met Ashley yet, right? This is our first time. Ashley is new to Rhode Island.
Yes.
She seems just happy to be there.
Yep.
And I think her function so far is to be like the wide-eyed one that people explain things to because she's from outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, I guess she's not younger than all of them because
No.
Kelsey's younger than her, but she's almost got like oh my God, why have I forgotten her name? The one that came in and destroyed everything in the Real Housewives of Salt Lake.
Monica?
Monica.
Oh, Monica.
Because it
Yeah.
seems like she's sort of not on the same financial level or I don't know. There's like a slight outsider vibe.
Yes.
Beyond just not being from there.
Yeah.
That she's somehow not like the others in a way that we don't really know yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. She maybe, I don't know her backstory really, but it seems like maybe she doesn't come from money like some of the rest of them do. She has so she's an influencer, and this is not her first reality show, right? So
Bachelor in Paradise?
Bachelor in Paradise, which I've never watched actually, but I might have to go back and watch her season just to see.
We should.
We should. I guess she was known for crying a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But she did end up with, what is her husband's name? Coffee shop guy.
Coffee shop guy.
Jared.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Jared, the coffee shop guy, who seems to be running a money-losing coffee shop.
He also seems very emotional.
Very emotional.
Yes.
He seems very moody.
He's quite moody. And I think that a story will unfold there.
I think so too. I think it's already unfolding.
Yes.
He has this really strange attachment to the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Sounds like that is a source of marital conflict.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's there a lot, and I don't think she loves it.
No, I don't think so either. He seems not very happy.
No, and I don't think he loves it either, but it's almost, I mean, I have seen like 5 minutes of this man, but it's almost like he's hiding there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm projecting, but...
Yeah, no, I think you might be right. I got that kind of vibe too.
Like there's a story there.
Something's off between
the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get more information.
We'll get more info on them.
So far, Ashley is kind of our most normal, though.
Yeah.
Right?
She just seems, like, you know how, like, compared to the wealth and everything of the others, like, Monica was kind of almost like their
lesser
little token. Oh, you're so cute. And
look at you with all your baby daddies. And lack of $60,000 rings.
And your little Etsy business. Like
yeah, right.
And it kind of gives those vibes. She's just different in ways we don't yet know.
Yeah, that's true. But we don't have any drama with her yet because I feel like she's not important enough yet for anyone to pick a fight with. So she's kind of on the outside, not just like from Rhode Island, but from the drama.
Yeah, they're just kind of letting her be right now.
Yeah, so she might be a sleeper. We'll have to keep an eye on Ashley, but right now
Sleeper
she's just kind of meh. All right, so the picnic party, right? So we have this, we set up our first like sort of conflict, right? Our first drama, right? Where Rosie and Joellen don't like each other. And Joelle had mentioned, that she'd been around Kelsey and that Kelsey is going through some things, but she doesn't really talk about what those are.
Yeah.
And then they play the Never Have I Ever game, right?
Oh my God, which you're just like, this is never a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you could retitle the game like "Who Here Has Done Anal," right? Like that's like literally always what it is.
You're like, just talk about it. You don't need to.
Right? It's like who's done anal, who's done a threesome, like what? It's just
Sex
like all the
on
same.
A boat,
right? Yeah, in a public restaurant, it's all like the same things, right? Rosie tries to derail this by asking who's practiced polygamy. Which everyone just stares at her like, what are you talking about? And then she's like, what about Kelsey? Like,
oh,
yeah, let's talk about
I just thought of someone. Like,
I
mean, living in Utah, I've never even been asked that question. So, like, it's not one that just pops into your mind.
Yeah, so Rosie's a pot stirrer.
Yes.
She's a gossip, right?
Yeah.
We got to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
She tries to get Joellen to tell her, and Joellen at least has watched enough Housewives seasons to not fall into that trap directly. That's not going to stop Rosie from throwing her under the bus later.
Yeah.
We find out. But she does like avoid that particular trap and just says to ask Kelsey if she has questions.
Yeah. Well, and I thought it was interesting, though, the way Joellen conveyed it all to Kelsey at the party. It sounded much more sinister, I feel like, than it was. And, right away, Kelsey was like, oh, Rosie's not a girl's girl. She's just not a girl's girl, and you could just see that like brewing.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Well, I think everyone's trying to establish their alliances early, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you don't want to be singled out.
No.
Yeah.
And you want to make sure you've got some of the powerful old timers by your side.
Yeah.
Which even the Kelsey Liz lunch.
See, I feel like Liz is the person you want in your corner.
I think I would want to be friends with her for sure.
Yeah, I think I want to be friends with her anyway.
Yes.
But if I'm picking someone for an ally, I would also want to pick Liz.
Yeah, I think she holds a lot of like power within the group for whatever reason.
She's got some gravitas.
She really does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. We love you.
Yeah. So then, like, in this picnic party, Rosie tries to, like, do a little reverse Uno and call Joellen out for talking about her behind her back, which Joellen was hilarious. I thought she owned that in the funniest way. She's like, well, I don't remember saying that, but that is what I think about you. So sure.
Yeah, they're like no filter there at all.
I mean, I thought that was amazing.
Yeah.
She just like grabbed it and ran with it.
And called it for what
Yeah,
it
exactly.
was.
She's like, I don't remember saying
truthful.
that. She's like, but I would.
Yeah.
So, you know, who knows?
It sounds like I could have. Instead of like, no.
I never said that.
I wouldn't say that. She's like, God, I wish I had almost.
Like, she's like, you might have read my mind. That's what I think about you.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Yes. And then she also says something about Rosie bringing cheap wine. We later hear a $6 bottle of wine. I don't know if that is hyperbole or if she really bought a $6 bottle of wine.
Because that's like cheap. I didn't even know that was possible.
I mean, that's like $2 chuck
Yeah,
at Trader Joe's, right?
$2 chuck.
Yeah, well, we don't have it at the Trader Joe's here because Utah, they don't sell alcohol in our Trader Joe's except for like the 3 or the 4% beer. But in other Trader Joe's in more enlightened states, they like, you know how they always brand like stuff and it's like half the price for 80% of the quality. Anyway, they're like house cheap wine.
Yeah.
I can't even remember like the actual name of it. It's like Charles something. And there's a whole interesting story about it actually, but everybody calls it $2 chuck because it used to be $2.99 per bottle. I'm sure it's more expensive now.
I love the Trader Joe's wine store.
I know, right?
When I go to California, I'm like, take
Load
me
up.
there.
Exactly.
Oh.
And Costco too.
Yes.
Also.
I've actually never done that, but the Trader Joe's one, yes.
Yeah, Trader Joe's is magical.
Amazing.
So yeah, I don't know if it was actually a $6 bottle of wine. It was probably a little more expensive, but like, yikes.
But when you're going to a fancy party like
Good Lord.
that,
Especially like people you know are going to be your housewife's castmates. Like that's a big miss. Don't bring a cheap bottle of wine. That's weird.
well, and it's also like an occasion, 4th of July, and you know.
Well, 4th of July, she brought something more expensive to compensate. But this was a previous incident they were referring to.
I'm merging the two get-togethers.
But like regardless, like I would not be caught dead bringing $6 wine to someone's house ever.
I do like the $13 Matua and other New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs.
I don't like that one, but I know we have a common friend that likes it very much, so
we
that makes sense. Yeah, we know people's like
because I will share that with her. Yes,
sure.
And if it,
there's some decent wines at like the $15 price point.
That's like if I'm bringing it, like if I'm drinking it, I'll go lower.
Yeah,
the Matua level, or for Prosecco, like. You always go a wee bit higher on that.
It depends if you're mixing it or not, right? But like, again, $6 bottle of wine, not something you bring.
A faux pas.
Yeah, a faux pas.
A faux pas amongst posh friends.
All right, so Rosie sort of quickly whips up some tears, right? And Joellen makes the most token effort in the world to console her and just says, let's start over and also come to my 4th of July party.
Yeah. Yes, and that's,
right.
where
so
all that came in.
Yes.
A little olive branch.
Yes. A very little olive branch. But,
You're like minuscule.
Right, enough to keep her moving. I feel like we didn't repair anything, that this is still a wound that's going to fester, but hey, let's just segue right to 4th of July.
It was like, just show up. Like, it wasn't a warm invitation.
Like
it was just like, fine, come over,
and
whatever.
I mean, I have to believe that invitation had already been extended, right?
Hope
Clearly,
so.
you wouldn't do that the day before, but for the cameras, okay.
Yeah, because I'm sure you would have other plans, being a wee local celeb and everything.
Right, and also like the 4th of July, it's a big deal. And then we hear that in confessional, right? Joellen tells us what a big deal the 4th of July is.
Yeah.
And then also admits she has no idea what the 4th of July is actually about.
She's like, Mercaday, I don't know why. It's just fireworks.
She has it in her head. It has something to do with Plymouth Rock and or Christopher Columbus, which it really has not much to do with either of those things.
She's like fused all the American folklore and holidays
together, right?
Into just one little bundle.
I mean, she did remember the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, but these things are not related to the 4th of July.
Well,
so
I wonder what she says about Thanksgiving.
I can't wait to hear.
Yeah.
I hope we have some more holiday confessionals because
like something to do with Britain. I don't know.
It was amazing. And like this is the moment where I'm like, the impression that sometimes we have on the West Coast, the East Coasters are smarter. Well, it turns out
You're like,
they're not.
when it comes to civic education, not so much.
Yeah, that's real dumb.
Oh my God.
All right. So we go to the 4th of July party. We see the food. We see the spread. I want to go to this party. The food looks amazing.
Caviar on hot dogs?
Caviar wieners.
Oh my God.
Girl, we got to do caviar wieners this summer.
I have never tasted caviar.
Oh, okay.
Never.
All right. That's an episode.
I need
we're doing
a
that.
Emeritus bump.
No, we're doing it.
Yeah,
we
you're like,
got
it's
it.
happening.
Yeah, no, we're doing it. Okay, we're gonna get some. Maybe we'll get Meredith caviar.
Yes.
I've read mixed reviews of the Meredith caviar, but maybe we'll get a couple.
Yeah.
And then some creme fraiche and hear me out, Pringles is the way to do it. So
wow.
Yeah.
Shoot your caviar with your
It's
Pringle?
so good. It's
Wow.
such like a tasty bite. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in this.
A flavor of Pringles?
No, just the original.
Oh, just like
Yeah. You can do it with other potato chips too, but like.
I'm excited.
Okay. All right. We're going to do a I'm excited caviar episode.
Because it just didn't sound like those two things went together, a wiener and caviar.
No, it sounds amazing.
Really?
Yes, I want them. But not for 4th of July because I'll be out of the country. So we'll do it for something else.
We'll have a wee party with
a
that.
belated pie and beer day or something.
There you go.
Who knows?
Love it.
Okay, so food looks amazing. Rosie shows up trying to correct her mistake with a $60 bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Although I still feel like that's a mistake because if you're going to buy $60 champagne, why would you not just bring Veuve?
Somebody mentioned Veuve.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think, maybe she just picks wine the way I mostly pick it, which is by how much I like the label.
Oh, yeah, but the Veuve is a better label anyway. It's that pretty yellow.
Like even I know that the Veuve is the good, champagne. Like we have our little Veuve tent here at Deer Valley and all the, the things. But yeah, maybe she's just not really, maybe she needs to go on a little education course.
I like it.
Yeah.
A little continuing ed for like wine and manners.
Yeah. Combo. I love it.
And then she did bring like a cute little fireworks bouquet. That was adorable. I thought that was really cute.
I wanted to ask you about that because I loved that. And they were all kind of putting shade on it.
Yeah, they were a little bit like smirky about it. Which
fireworks bouquet. Like, I thought it was so cute.
I thought it was a super cute gift too.
Maybe it's because we're living in Utah because I feel like Utah is the capital of themed gifts.
Oh, maybe.
Like where I won't bring you a regular bouquet. It's going to be made of fireworks. Like we are the masters at that.
I think it was probably that Joelle and Artie didn't like Rosie, so we have to be shady about what she brought, even though it wasn't really shade-worthy.
Right. I mean, it could also be a little hazardous, not gonna lie. Probably shouldn't like nestle fireworks into your arm.
It's a cute little gift.
Yeah,
One could just be gracious.
Cute.
She was like barely
Yeah, it's a wee host gift.
polite. Yeah.
Can we talk about them all in their heels, though?
Oh my God, like traipsing down the paths and in the grass.
Hilarious.
And then having husbands bring them things because they can't walk back. Yeah, that was amazing. Loved it.
Oh my God. Yeah, because my heel experience is not that extensive. And it's just like, just take them off.
I mean, I was wondering why we didn't wear a wedge.
Yes.
Yeah.
That seems like
you could navigate like the stairs and it's
Still stylish.
It's still a heel. It's a great summer heel.
Yep.
I don't know. There's lots of cute little like 4th of July wedge situations you could get into.
You could even go white tennis shoe, honestly.
Ooh, that would probably be a faux pas.
That would be me. That's why I don't move in those circles because I would show up in my Adidas shoes and
with your $12 Matua wine.
Here, I have Matua. Did anybody say fireworks? I have a bouquet of those. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh my God. I would love to see you on a housewife show.
It just looks too uncomfortable of a way to live for me.
That's fair.
Like I can appreciate fine things. I like a bottle of Veuve. I like, but like I want to be able to move and pick my snacks.
Yes.
Maybe it's because I don't.
You don't want to snap your fingers and like make a man do it for you.
Yeah, maybe it's my trauma, hyper independence. But I'm just like I don't, I would just like to be able to walk freely.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, you could wear the white shoes, sneakers or whatever, and you could fetch me some caviar wieners. How about that?
There you go. Perfect.
I can walk in my wedges, but I don't need to if I've got you in sneakers.
I will support you in
my caviar wiener habit that I would like to develop.
I will attend to your every need. Yes.
Oh, God, that sounds amazing. Caviar wieners and Veuve.
Yeah. Well, I've yet to be convinced of that pairing, but you know.
A long time ago when I was in London, I made a special trip to go to this restaurant called Bubble Dog, which I swear they made just for me.
Yeah.
And what they served was champagne and gourmet hot dogs. I'm like, this is
Honestly,
my brand.
that sounds amazing.
All day.
I love a hot dog, but I'm a vegetarian, but I love a good vegan dog.
Yeah, you could do a vegan dog.
Devil Dogs in Chicago.
Ooh.
That is like the first thing I want to go to and get their Devil Dogs vegan Chicago dog.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
It really is the best food.
Yes.
I like it a lot.
Okay, so let's see. What else do we have at the party? Queen Liz shows up with Dolores from Real Housewives of New Jersey. So we have a cute little crossover.
Yep.
They look identical.
Like, I was like, I kept dozing off in the show and I would wake up and be like, wait, what? What just happened?
I mean, that was kind of a dirty trick because you're like, I already have 6 brunettes to like keep track of, and now you're throwing in this New Jersey woman too. And like, I haven't watched enough New Jersey to really know a lot about Dolores.
Never seen it. Yeah,
I've seen a few episodes. Like I saw the famous table flipping episode and stuff like way back in the day, like with Teresa and all those crazies. But yeah, I don't really remember. So I don't know if Dolores is going to be like a regular, a friend of. Is that why we're introducing her?
Or just Liz's like decoy doppelganger because they're like, oh, we have the same surgeon. And you're like couldn't tell.
Clearly.
Like, yeah, they are we twinners.
Yes.
Absolutely twinners. That was wild.
It was wild. And then I felt like we kind of spent the rest of the episode with discussing the picnic and who talked about whom.
Yes.
Right? Kelsey throws Joellen under the bus or tries to, or not, sorry, not Kelsey. I can't keep him straight. Rosie throws Joellen under the bus or tries to, which plants a little seed of doubt in Kelsey's mind. So now she doesn't know.
Yeah.
She also confronts Alicia, which was hilarious because Alicia was like, oh yeah, I talked about you. Right? Like, and you can just tell like Alicia is so guileless, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing malicious. She's like, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I don't know. I was curious.
Yeah. I just wanted to know.
I know.
Like, yeah.
Can't be mad at Alicia.
Pure.
So pure.
She's so pure.
Adore her.
It's so funny. It's kind of like a theme in all of the Housewives shows, right? Like where they spend a lot of time at the next event debriefing the previous event.
Oh, yeah.
And fighting about it.
I love it.
Another time.
Yes, exactly.
It's not the last time we've heard of this claim.
Right.
Like the polygamy thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. I think all of this is going to come up again, right? We got to like keep the grudges close to our hearts, right? Talk it out a million times, never actually repair or come to a resolution. Say that we have, but then like we're going to bring it out like at the next fight or drama.
Keep it as ammunition basically for when you might need to pull it back out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thoughts, first impressions, first episode, first season of Rhode Island. What do we think, Claire?
I love it.
I love it too.
I am definitely going to keep watching.
I'm all in.
I think it's great. I am just so intrigued.
Yes.
I want to go on vacation to Rhode Island.
Oh my God. We have so much drama to unpack. So many relationships that seem like wild and interesting. So much dirt that is going to get dug up.
Oh my gosh. And just like the right blend of personalities.
Yes.
To make shit really interesting.
I think casting did just a phenomenal job. Yeah. Like we've got some like real dynamite packed into this cast.
Yes. Yep.
It's going to be awesome.
Yep. All the different stories. And, one sort of consistent theme I saw just even in the first episode, why are all the husbands so short?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
A lot of short kings in there.
Well, when you have money.
Yeah. They all need to go and get the leg surgery.
Oh, no. Nobody do that, by the way. Claire is joking. That's horrible.
I'm just joking. Yeah.
Salty bros, you're perfect the way you are.
You are. And it was just an observation.
Yeah, that's true.
They're just all kind of short kings.
Yep.
And they love their short kings.
They do. Well, we don't know enough about the husbands yet, but I think some of them are going to be drama.
Yes.
And I'm excited for it.
I bring it.
I can't wait.
I love a good bit of husband drama.
Ooh, all right. Anything else we want to say besides we're having some difficulty telling them apart, but I feel like they're becoming clear now in my head. It's not taking me that long, I think.
I had to take notes, and not only for the purposes of discussing it on a podcast, but because I was generally lost in the first episode.
Fair.
Of who was who.
Oh, very fair.
I was like, wait, was she not just on? Oh, wait, no.
That's a different one.
person. Like, yeah, there's a very generic feature to this particular little franchise because, I mean, in Salt Lake, they're all so different.
Yeah.
Like, looks, personality, all the things. But yeah, that's, you know, it's like, are they all cousins?
I mean, they might be in Rhode Island. That's quite possible.
Because Liz and her husband, they're related, right?
Oh, that's right. They did say that they were related. It's not clear how closely. I mean, they can't be like first cousins or anything, right? They would know that. So it must be a more distant cousin relationship. And I mean, honestly, I'm curious, but also who cares?
They didn't procreate together.
They
so
didn't
it doesn't
procreate.
matter.
So even if they were first cousins, that doesn't matter in the slightest.
That's so funny.
But it is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There definitely seems to be like a wee Rhode Island housewife playbook.
Yes.
That they were all very aware of and have all kind of molded to that.
100%.
For sure.
All right. Well, we are looking forward to great things.
Yes.
We have the makings of just a fantastic show here.
100%. I am very excited to watch the next episode.
Yep, me too. We're going to recap that as well, friends. So if you like this episode, you know what to do. Give us a wee follow, 5-star rating, review, and comment if you're so inclined. Tell us what you think about the cast in the show. And we will catch you next time with episode 2.
Enjoy your trashy reality TV, whatever flavor it is.
Absolutely. All right. Take care, Salty Bros and Salty Hoes. Bye now.